Right, embodied souls, wonderful humans on a journey to develop yourself, to live it at the best. I'm so glad to jump on with this live moment. Eden is in the room, and this is one of the I'm calling it. I've called him coffee, impactful coffee conversations that we're about to have. I'll bring Eden on in this very moment to
Hey,
actually
hey,
begin this
hey.
conversation. Um, we came together a while ago as humans actually, and learning together from our coach and mentor at the time, Diana, and now we're here making sure that we can in a way show the way to others, in a way uh, give them some inspiration, some tools, some practical and implementable actions or steps to take, right? To uh, what we are coming together for, to allow them to have a holy shift moment in their lives, right? The event that you'll be co-hosting, co-leading with me. I'm very honored to have you, Eden. So what's present in your reality as you actually I want to, sorry, just kind of, I want to double thank you because you're here in spite of the external circumstances that are going on in your country. For the ones of you that do not know Aiden Allen, he is from Israel. So in this very moment, he is showing up while war is hitting the fan around him. So just for you to start framing what it means, that ethical duty of just showing up because you believe in what to do. He's showing up in this very moment, and war is going on out in the courtyard for him. So thank you, Eden, for this. I just actually wanted to honor that. I believe that's remarkable. That's honorable. I'm so grateful. And yeah, how do you feel today? And what are we bringing on for our people, for our souls?
First of all, thank you so much for this. Yes, it's a very uncertain times, if you will, especially here. So, of course, guys, if there is any alarm and you see me running, so I need to get to a safe place in 10 seconds. So, yeah, we're right now at war, my country. So it is a very uncertain times, and especially in those certain times, of course, the first week we're in 30-day right now of the war. The first few days were crazy and a lot of grieving and a lot of shock with everything that happened here. And the first week I remember I couldn't even perform my duty. I couldn't even perform at any level. I was at the place like paralyzed from shock to a
I
place
hear
of
you, brother.
grief with for what happened here in the country to a place of starting right not just to survive but also thrive, because yes, we can stay in the mentality of okay, there's a war going on, and there is a war going on, there is uncertainty. It's to bring the certainty back to ourselves that we are strong and where we'll get past this and bring that duty in a way back and be ethical, be authentic to what actually is going on. And this is a lot of the time that
Yes.
when we feel uncertain even with ourselves and we try to be out there, try to help bring value, or even if you're, let's say you're launching and you want to sell, right? So sometimes you feel unethical, sometimes you feel like, am I good enough? Is it the right moment? Is it? So the first thing is be real of where you are. That's releasing a lot of the imposter syndrome and a lot of pressure that sometimes we have. So, right, for example, right now, this is real, and I will always be authentic to where am I at my steps, right? That way it feels ethical. That way it feels like I'm real. So when you bring that reality to your audience, guys, so when you're going out there, being ethical, be real with where you are, it's destroying the imposter syndrome and gets you to thrive, not just survive.
Wow. 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 This is extremely valuable. Well, first of all, I apologize if you actually hear some background noise. I have no idea, but they started very timing to drill in the world, which is, outside circumstances. Can't control them. They will not stop if I shout at them, right? They will not pause the
Yeah.
war because you need to actually perform your duty, Aiden. And this is, I repeat it, remarkable. It's beautiful how you described that in these important moments. We have these important moments in life where, for example, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, we launch something, we bring our soul driven purpose into some product, some service, some message. We bring it out there, we do our best to bring it out there, uh and there's that situation that is like, it feels itchy, it feels not, it almost feels not aligned. Actually, I mean, the brain goes that far to say, oh, that's not aligned, I will not do it, and so you put it on the side. And the point there is to pick yourself on, like, okay, I mean, where I'm at, really. It happened to me the other day. It happened to me the other day when I had to really start the engine of this holy shift, for December 2023. I was like, do I need to say that? Do I need to actually post these? Like, I mean, it feels a bit like, no, I don't know if that's like, and the only thing that I could do was to bring myself back into who I am truly, what excites me, what creates enthusiasm, that flow from within, and therefore, like, I mean, the way I say that is this ethical duty, right? This ethical duty, and I say that this way because it's it's I usually say that I'm a soul on duty. I'm on duty. I'm on duty to serve. I'm like, I'm here for that. My soul, which can be, you call it the way you want, but my intuition, through intuition, told me that I've got Holy Shift, virtual retreat to run, the next level embodiment circle, and the embodied tribe, the embodied souls tribe to run, like all these things. All right, like I I, I feel I gotta do that. What is the simplest and most aligned and truest, right, and most authentic way I can do it? If not by saying, yo, I'm here, you're drilling into the wall. um let's use that as a training to remind of ourselves the duty, like, okay, Aiden is here. I'll stress this point so much because people need to put it into their brain. I do believe, myself included, like, external circumstances are a test to our actual true commitment to what we are committed to. Because you are here in this moment and there could be bombs falling on your head in minutes, and there been in hours
Yeah,
ago, and like,
literally.
so like, and you're here. So I
Literally.
mean, if someone tries to give me a BS now about, like, yeah, I don't want to show up, like, no offense nor judgment yet, be inspired right now. It's like that's what we're here for. That's why Holy Shift was created. That's why I selected the people I selected, and that's why I'm like, oh wow, I selected Aiden before war, but either ways, you see how it's like, oh my god, Aiden, are you still willing to show up? I asked him, and I'm like, I mean, if not, hands down, I'm like, what do you need from me, right? As a human, as a soul in service, but he said yes. So, um, how did you take back control? You said the first week was sort of out of control. Of course, it was the new, it was first shift hitting the fan, and oh my god, like I need to survive, literally survive. It's not a conceptual survival mechanism, is an actual life threat. um Not like the saber-toothed tiger from the examples that we said in our private conversation, but actually bombs. So how did you take back control? Because Holy Shift in December, the one that we will co-lead, it will be about back control taking back control in your life, right? It will be about you understanding how to master whatsoever is going on inside of yourself, and well, using uh, tricks to remove some limiting beliefs by the other speakers, or how to lead yourself so leave others, how to access that flow state, and get into abundance, and the marketing and duty of service, and how to share it in a way that feels compelling and important, right? So that people feel your heart. That's what mostly you'll be sharing. So please just share what I caused in you, what comes.
Thank you. That's a good question, right? Because you hear Tony Robbins, you hear Dean, you hear Simon Sinek, everyone, right? They talk about when you're going on a survival mode, right? The brain, it's a primitive brain what we have, right? So our brain is function back when we were where there were our ancestors, there were a saber-toothed tiger, something that real can really eat you up and kill you if you go out of the cave. So the survival instinct was always to stop you from doing something that you can get hurt, right? This is why we have fears. This is why if we feel something hot, we're moving away from it not to get burned, right? Our body is here to protect us, right? So when I remember hearing all of this all the time when I learn, right? Also when I'm teaching about fears and get out of it and get back the control and be the leader, right? Now I'm living that theory because this is really a survival mode, right? We had terrorists coming to cities, abduct kids, abduct adults, we killing babies. We had like this crazy survival mode instincts that kicks in, that could be the danger coming out from the streets or can come up from above, the rockets. You don't know where it can come from. So the survival mode, like bam, you're overload of information, right? Because we have also in our brain the reticular active system, which the RAS, which actually there to protect you and also get you focused, right? Because you can't be here and also hear the clock, feel every little thing, also feeling the sun, also feeling the wind, also hear the person out there. You can't. So the RAS is getting you focused on what you're doing right now. If you're in conversation with your friend, or if you're like here on an interview, or you're going on doing live, right? You're focusing on your audience or focusing with a talk with your friend. But when there is something that kicks in into the survival mode, it get overloaded, and therefore you start to be all over the place. You're overwhelmed. There's fear going on, a real positive, not positive, a real fear, right? But the fear is also here to protect us in a way, to survive. And we as a society usually, right, when there is no war, our fears also grew and become less tangible because the brain wants to actually protect you, right? So if,
Hmm.
well, if I will do live and talk about this about leadership, but I feel not aligned with that. I don't know. Am I expert in this? Am I good enough with this? I don't know, right? And then you try to do something, but then your brain, hey, look out! You people can laugh about you. Maybe you won't be real. Maybe they will find out the truth, right?
Oh my
So the
god.
fears,
What's the truth, right? Like,
like what is the truth, right? The truth is what you provide, right? That's
uh,
why being authentic and be real can get you back the power. But how I gained back control, right? It wasn't just the first week I was paralyzed with fear, right? Paralyzed with grief for what happened here.
and
And
it's
still,
appropriate.
still, the
And it's
grief is
appropriate.
still here with everything that happened.
Yeah.
And the heart goes out every time. There are times where I'm just crashing down and I need the time to get back the control again, back to the
Mm-hmm.
leading, right? Because what is leading? What is to be a leader? Leader is not lead someone else. It's first you leading yourself. When you're leading yourself, you can lead others. So by taking back control is when I was at the first week, I didn't even grasp what the hell happened because we felt like in this country we have strong army, we are strong, and then this happened. It was breaking all that you believed in, right? You thought that you're protected and then you're not, right? Because this breach happened, something happened, in the infiltration happened, and like, damn, what the hell just happened?
Yeah. Hmm.
So gaining back the control was the most challenging thing I ever done because this is in a survival mode doing that. I leaving that real
Hmm.
surviving mode and try to shift it from survival to thrive, right? But also surviving, right? Every day that I'm alive, I'm thanking God because this is real right now,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes we say, "Oh, I'm alive, thank you," but this is real. Every day that we're surviving, it's another day that we're living, right? There's thank God. So first, the gratitude was the
Yeah.
place that started to get me grounded, right?
It's real feeling.
I'm grateful for
Hmm.
being protected. I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful that my family is safe, right? Being grateful for every single thing that I have, right? Thank God
Hmm.
for, I'm grateful for the roof that I have under me. I'm grateful for having amazing partners that support me. I have amazing community that support me, and this helped me to keep moving forward, see the good stuff, rewiring my brain,
Right.
see the good stuff in still in this situation, see how I'm grateful that we have such compassionate people here in my country, that everyone got together to help to those that got hurt the most, even in this ungodly time. People just came up and helped, donate to soldiers, donate
That's
to people that
fabulous.
couldn't. Like my brothers, like have a dog center. He just opened it up for every personnel that can't take care of their dogs. He took care of, we take cares of their dogs, feeding them, moving them, and he's living on donation in order for actually helping even more for people
Yeah.
here,
Mm,
right? And it
let
was
let's
beautiful
pick it.
thing.
It's beautiful. Let
So
I interrupt you because we're actually touching on a point which is fundamental on, well, the mission that I mean, how how life flows, and how the universe asks you to do stuff, and God, and consciousness, I mean, you name it, the way that you believe in your own religious or cultural belief system that you may have. But the point is that um at this round there is this circumstance that is the opportunity for everyone to contribute. And last time, in our last conversation with Aiden, we actually realized of this possibility. So Holy Shift is a virtual retreat, and this virtual retreat is pay what you choose. I just put a banner if you're actually watching this and not just hearing, going down below. Pay what you choose and donate 100% to Warzone's kids. Because if there's a thing that my soul, and I'm talking about myself, but think of you when that you're listening, think of what you want to contribute to in the world in general. The mission to me in my own life is to create a humanity, a society that I love, and to raise a generation that can live that when I leave it kind of impacted, so to speak. And so Holy Shift, every single pay what you choose donation that you give to participate to the event will go 100% to kids in Israel. And through Eden Alon, we'll actually find the right associations, the right places, and it goes directly there. And I just wanted to make sure that not only your growth, but also direct contribution to something that is needed. Every single Stripe payment that goes through my bank account already has been taken off of a 1.5% for CO2 reductions in the planet. Because I just do it. Stripe asks me, they have projects like, okay, cool, take 1.5%. I'm like, first world, quote unquote. So just take it now. Um, by understanding how to lead yourself so to lead others, by understanding how to access your state of flow and live in that time abundance and then financial pleasure, and by understanding how to bring your message to the world in a way that feels right, in a way that feels authentic, in a way that feels good, and end 2023, no matter the external circumstances, embodied, meaning full feeling. I like to break this word into two: full feeling, not even fulfilling, but full feeling, feeling full, feeling all right. I'm done with 2023. I will live it in 2023 and I will use it to leap forward into 2024. I didn't want Holy Shift it from 15th to 17th of December just to be for you, quote unquote, or for our own personal development. I wanted it to embrace some bigger mission. And this in this moment, um, Warzone needs it. And so by joining, by paying what you choose is the first model of payment. You'll find it in the page bit.ly/John join Holy Shift. um, you'll find it there. You'll donate 100%, and I believe it's very important to have this flow, this energy flow. And so thank you, Eden, for giving us, opening this gate, opening this possibility to actually, yeah, make it easier to help. Um, it's fundamental, and and I mean, you're absolutely a great addition, and the leaders that will present at Holy Shift from 15th of December to the 17th, Friday to Sunday. Um, what is one last thing that you would like to share with our wonderful souls on a human experience and journey before we close?
So first of all, I don't know, guys. You might not know, right? So me and Julia just talked last week about the event that will happening, the Holy Shift, right? And he came and suggested, how can I help, right? I want to actually take all the donation of what you pay to choose to go donation to charity to kids that need it the most, that got hurt the most, that got even orphaned. We have a lot of that happened here, and doing that. So first of all, Julia, I want to say thank you for that. That was amazing act of kindness. And guys, those of you that joining and contributing, this helps tremendously. Everything helps tremendously here, especially those times. So I want to thank you guys as well for those of you that's going to join to the Holy Shift and help contribute and help impacting what is going on right now. So this is first thing I wanted to say. Um, and before we go, right, we talked about taking back control. So how can we take back the control? Is first of all rewiring our brain, which is the gratefulness that we talk. And a second thing I will say is the action that we're doing. For example, right, when everything came down, I couldn't focus, I couldn't think. Even on the second week, I couldn't even grasp what is going on. My brain couldn't actually sort it out a straight thought, right? I was missing words even. I couldn't even think clearly. And then I said, okay, let's take back control, right? So, of course, gratitude. And then, secondly, I start to allocate what are the top 5 things that in my control, because the war is not in my control. I couldn't control if a missile comes or a terrorist. I can't control this. This is not in my control. What is in my control? What are the top 5 things that is in my control? What can I do? Right? So first of all, gratitude, being present, right? Second, meditation. Third, okay, doing some actions, helping, right? Contributing. If it's with my team, with my clients, with the people I'm collaborating with, or here in my country, be out there helping soldiers even here in the country that comes and relaxing for a minute and then go back, right? Or people that protect us here, helping them with something, right? Whatever it can, whatever I can, what is in my control, do, right? So contribution also helps a lot of relaxation as well, and you're also being happy because you're just helping someone. So, right, if it's for you, right, even pick up a phone and make someone smile, someone that you didn't talk for a long time, a friend, a family member, someone contribute. That helps tremendously, right? Even by you joining the Holy Shift, you're contributing, you're helping. So this is third. So what is my control? Another thing that helped me a lot is shifting my energy, my physiology, right? Because physiology comes first. So I start to shift my physiology, right? I was dancing more. Yeah, even it sounds crazy, like war and you're dancing. Yes, I had to shift my energy in order to help even more, right? Because if we're in this state, how can we help someone here or even here? We can't. We got to raise our state and bring that person with us more. We raise our state, then bring us more, right? So I had to change my shift and journaling. Journaling helped me a lot. Got my planning. I have a system of planning. So I start to plan my whole week, my whole days, and bam. And yes, sometimes it doesn't go 100%, but at least 80% gets done. 90% gets done. That's gets you to shift and to lead, not just being a follower or not just being a victim of circumstances of whatever happening, right? But actually leading, take back the control. So I will leave you with that, guys. And of course, every donation that you guys help and joining the Holy Shift, it's not just contributing because you will help and you're investing in yourself and you're contributing as well. So I can't wait to see you in the Holy Shift and that we will rock this together and we will, instead of just surviving, we will thrive, especially in this uncertain times. Let's
Yeah,
make it happen, guys.
let's
So
make it
thank you,
happen.
Julio. And thank you, people, for your donation and joining us. It's going to be incredible.
Yes, yes, and again, yes. Make the choice to thrive. Absolutely beautiful what you shared, and
Cheers.
cheers to you. This was a beautiful 30 minutes coffee time for Aiden and I, making sure that you bring your soul back at the driving seat, that you follow that intuition, that soul driven mission of yours, and that you take back control. You've got a couple of months till 2023 is over, and you have holy shift for real life practices and results out of your soul. Ah, it's the third edition. This time, all pay what you choose will go in donation to Israel war zones kids. We need to take care of next generations because they will have some shift going on inside of themselves, some traumatic experience called war. We must, that's ethical duty, take care of them. Yes, society will change when we ourselves take that self responsibility to change ourselves. Why not making sure that while we do that, we are also directly contributing to the outer? So this is the idea behind Holy Shift. In December, from the 15th of December to the 17th, this is the idea behind it. And
Impact the world with love.
stay unlimited. Yes, yes.
They are limited.
Ciao, you all.